All right, time to talk Ovechkin again. And first of all, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love what TNT has done for the game of hockey. Biz, the whole crew, they make an entertaining product, and the episodes where Wayne comes on feel even more special. Today, he talked a lot about not just his excitement for Ovi chasing his record, something he's been pretty consistent with.
Not a question of if he's going to break the record, it's a question of when is he going to break the record, which is great for the game. It's positive, and
but also what it's like on a team to chase those records. Just good fun. As for Ovi himself, he went into tonight's game against the Nashville Predators with .860 out of .894, and he added not just a goal, but also an assist in a 3-2 victory. It's actually Ovechkin in the third period with the snapshot who would get the game winner, and a couple thoughts. First of all, love these sweaters. Second, you gotta love just how excited Ovechkin is. This Capitals team, they've got some juice. I wasn't expecting it. Ovechkin is playing well, high energy. They're getting pretty good, at least serviceable goaltending from both Logan Thompson and Charlie Lindgren. And so far, Dylan Strome is having a breakout year, while new additions, PLD and Chychrun, seem to be fitting in pretty well. I don't know if this pace is sustainable. I look at players like Connor McMichael, 13 points in 12 games. Is that a sustainable growth? I mean, he's only 23. It's certainly possible. Is it a brief spark? I guess we'll see. Either way, Washington did beat up on a team which really needed a win, Nashville. They've now lost 4 of 5, even with Stamkos is now third of the year. They actually had one called back for goalie interference. It would have been the tying goal. I've said it before, Nashville, they've got to be the disappointment of this NHL season. Barry Trotz today said they're considering starting a rebuild, which in an off-season where they not just re-signed Juuso Saros, but picked up Stamkos, Marchessault, and Brady Shea. It's just wild. Like, this is a good team on paper. I don't know if they've got an Oilers-style turnaround from last season, but if you look at the roster construction, a rebuild is not going to be easy. Those 3 players that I just mentioned are signed long-term till they're old. Like, this is a team built to compete now. I don't know. I think Trotz is blowing smoke a bit. But I will also say I didn't get to watch the entire game. I watched a good chunk. I did not see anything from that Stamkos, Riley, Forsberg line. Like, I know they did score, but they did not generate a whole lot, and I think they need to consider switching some lines around. It's been a bad start to the season, but they're 4-8-1. We're at a point where they can still recover, but things need to change quickly. It kind of reminds me of every time a team near the trade deadline picks up an elite player for a playoff run, it doesn't work out. But let me know your thoughts down below.